Uh, How's it going, guys? My name is Jackson McGukin, and my persuasive presentation today is going to be why I think drinking Cokes is so bad for you, should be avoided at all costs. You might think these are just Cokes, like pretty part normal day of American life. Well, normal life is not really present right now. Due to COVID-19, a lot of Americans are out of working at home, not in school, or especially like not being physical activities. So that involves a lot of sitting around and eating and drinking stuff, especially sodas that are very bad for you. So I'm here to show you why taking these outside of your daily your day can improve your health a long time and avoid detrimental outcomes. So I believe that drinking soft drinks is detrimental to your health and should be avoided at all costs. The reason I think this is I was very obese all throughout high school up to my senior year, where I was about 20 pounds heavier than that I am now. So I'm honestly the healthiest that I've been throughout my whole life. And I think the biggest part of that is taking Coke completely out of my life, or sodas in general, for the past 3 years. So I've also done a lot of research on this topic over the past couple of days. So I kind of consider myself an expert of the really bad and also the few good things about drinking Coke. So we're here to persuade you why they shouldn't be with you. So through our presentation today, you'll learn about the ingredients of soft drinks, what they do to your body, history of how they've affected us, and the benefits when they're absent from your life. So let's see this inside sodas. So based off the Healthline website, so Healthline is a really cool website that actually talks about a lot of the main food groups you eat and different types of foods that a lot of Americans consume every single day, and kind of talk about like the ingredients and how they affect you. So based off this website, I realized that there are 39 grams of sugar per 12 ounces of Cokes. That is literally insane. But I thought, like, okay, what about diet drinks? Diet drinks are known by commercials and media to be a lot better for you because there's zero calories. But actually, they have 130 grams of aspartame, which is a artificial sugar. So it actually is way worse for you. Aspartame is proven to be a lot more catastrophic to your health than regular sugar. So even though it says zero calories, stay away from it. But I think it's kind of hard me just telling you this. So I thought that why not do a demonstration? So for my demonstration, I literally walked right over to the gas station right next to my house. I bought a 16 ounce of classic Coca-Cola, and I decided to boil it and see what happened when it was done. So what happened when it was done, I was left with 40 ounces of black, just sugary gunk that are inside of this. So 40 ounces, right there, that's much. That is about a egg's worth of black, hazardous, cancerous gunk that is left inside your body every time you drink a 16-ounce Coke. So that definitely is a crazy outcome that I saw. But once this cancerous black gunk gets inside your body, what does it do to you? So from the Medical News Today website, kind of dives in similar with Healthline done when it talked about very similar how stuff you eat, how it affects your body. So the first minute of drinking Coke is actually compared to heroin in this journal when I read. I thought, whoa, that's literally insane. But the mental compounds of your brain are all very similar, especially when it comes to mental stimulants. So it actually releases a very similar amount of the same compounds from the first minute of heroin to the first minute of drinking a soda. So drinking soda is almost like doing drugs for at least the first minute. I'm sure long term is much worse for you, but initially it's almost equally as bad for your system. Also can damage your organs as well. Coke is not a natural thing that's inside your body. It has to be consumed, so your body almost rejects it or stores it as fat. So that's nothing that a lot of us want, especially with the summer coming around. So we're going to try to avoid this at all costs while we're social distancing from each other. But what have they done over the past 100 years of Coke? So the average weight in 1930 was for American male was 148 pounds, but average weight in 2019 was 198 pounds. That is a shocking jump. It could just be from better healthcare, better food, but 198 pounds is actually pretty high on the BMI scale. So as necessarily average American male is not healthy. So a big reason for this is the website also told me from an official public health record journal. So it talked about the history of consumptions of different foods since like the beginning of America, since these records were taken. But they said that since 1930, there has been a 205% increase in consumption of sodas compared to 1930 to 2019. So that is a drastic jump, and you actually can see those results based off these statistics of how much weight that's making you gain. So you know how bad soda is for you. What does it do what happens when you don't have it with you? So based off Dr. Lenny Valentina, who this is a doctor, I think at somewhere in New York off the article that I read, but he said that there's a lower chance of a heart disease with this. Heart disease is the #1 cause of death in America. So if you're getting low sodas, which you add to that statistic for the #1 cause of death, that is a great tool that you could use to live longer. Weight loss, we're going to try to bring that 198 pounds statistic down. And the first way we do that is taking Cokes out of our system. It's also going to increase hydration and better your skin and brain function. So taking soft drinks, and not think a soft drink will help you get through that last homework session or study or cram for the next test. That actually can make you do worse because it's going to dehydrate your brain. And when your brain is dehydrated, it leads to less capable brain functions. And Dr. Larry Valentin is a very credible source because he studied this for 12 years all throughout med school. So, in conclusion, I believe drinking soft drinks is detrimental to your health and should be avoided at all costs. Throughout the presentation today, we've learned about the ingredients of soda, how they affect your body, the history of how they've affected us, and the benefits of abstinence. But some might argue that drinking soft drinks is not really necessarily good for you, but it has a lot of good effects, such as mental stimulants, help you study, maybe produce productivity at work, or just kind of help you get your day started. There's actually a lot of healthy alternatives to this. You're actually really surprised the effects water can have when consumed in a large amount. It gives you natural energy, and so the same thing as eating an apple or drinking black coffee, which has way less calories and actually no sugar unless you personally add it to it. So I know soft drinks are very tasty, but most tasty things that come in a can are not that good for you. So that kind of just cancels that argument out. But now I hope you can see that changing your life is as simple as sitting down your classic Coke 1 can at a time. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed our presentation.